What's up, peoples?
We are eating Chick Fil A. We have 2 sandwiches. Is this a deluxe?
Yeah. Spicy deluxe.
Spicy deluxe.
We're just showing them a bun.
We'll see. Okay, let me show you. A regular chicken sandwich.
Regular schmegular.
And I love this with the honey mustard. It's delicious.
And we got some French fries for you.
French fries.
You know what I mean? We just went through Lent, and we both gave up fried food for Lent.
Yeah.
So we finna make it happen.
And
Cheers.
so, oh yeah, cheers, baby. We asked for sauces, and they only gave us 2 from Chick Fil A. Can you believe it? In all these sandwiches.
That's disrespectful. Disrespectful.
It's all good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like
Heaven.
literally haven't had a French fry in 6 weeks. Was it 40 days? Not including on Sunday for Lent.
Boy, best
Oh
corn
my
sandwich
god.
I done had.
French fry is so fucking good.
Yes, sir. I ain't ate fries in a minute. Woo!
So good.
That regular sandwich ain't hitting on nothing. Let me just show you that bazinga.
It's
Yeah.
so good. Can I see?
Yes, sir. Look
wonder
at
if
that
they can hear
melted
us on the
cheese,
noise.
cousin. Hey, that's okay.
I wonder if they can hear us, like the lighting's good. The sun is listening.
You alright, girl. You sun-kissed. I just need me a little ketchup.
You ain't got no sauces.
Yes, sir. So, what is your preferred go-to sauces with Chick Fil A? Because they got 30,000 of them.
For a long time, when I discovered Chick Fil A sauce, that's all I wanted to eat.
It was just the Chick Fil A sauce.
But at first, my first ever one that I tried was honey mustard, because that's all I ever ate when I was like a little kid. So
Ratchet.
all you want is honey mustard and chicken tenders.
Ratchet.
That's all you eat. And then I kind of got into ranch when they brought the spicy out. It was like spicy buffalo. Oh yeah, we need ranch with that. So I think it's those 3: Chick Fil A sauce, honey mustard, and ranch.
See, your boy likes spice.
No background one.
We in California, so we don't litter. So make sure we recycle that later.
Y'all, I have not had a French fry. It's so good. It's ridiculous.
See, I'm from the South, so all I got is some Sweet Baby Ray's. That barbecue.
They sell Sweet Baby Ray's everywhere though, baby.
No, but they fuck with it in the South.
You think so? Not here at all?
Hands down. They didn't know what this was. That's why it's still in the refrigerator. Don't nobody know what this is.
If y'all don't know, we're in California. I don't know if they can tell that on YouTube or not. If you can tell what people are.
It don't matter. Smash into this thing one time. Just.
It's so good.
Yummy. You need one of these, shorty?
Yes, thank you. This dog over here, y'all.
He think we gonna drop something, but he ain't. So you ain't had it for roughly about 40 days now. What'd you think?
It's delicious.
What makes it delicious?
The sauces, the flavors, the salt on the fries, the peanut oil. I don't know. It's busting.
So
It's
you
always
know
hidden.
they make these Chick Fil A sandwiches by dipping them in pickle juice. Did you know that?
You told me that. You need to tell your brother to make these at the house. So his brother works at Chick Fil A.
Yeah, I got the plug.
Or did work at Chick Fil A, and I just be like,
He's still plugged in.
he is.
Yeah.
We need to learn how to make these sandwiches. They're so fucking good. This will go like the regular. This don't even have no sauce on it.
Sauce is getting away sometime, bro.
They do get in the way. Like, you don't need nothing on that spicy sandwich.
Bro.
No.
Was that a fat girl dance?
I haven't had French fries in so long. I miss French fries.
crack.
I'm scared I'm gonna be like sick after eating all this stuff.
Yeah, because most of what we've been eating was like
Let me see the sandwich.
just meat and vegetables. I mean, we had bread every now and again when we had like a fried food like craving. Maybe pasta like one time.
Pasta. We baked French fries, like baked potatoes to make them like.
Yeah, but it wasn't fried.
I know it's so bad. It's the substitute makes it even like, you know.
Such a negative Nancy.
I'm not, no. I be feeling bad sometimes. I be like, man, I'm cheating, you know.
Cheater.
So Lent for me, I'm not Catholic. I just do Lent because my people grew up in New Orleans, and like I grew up that way. Like we always gave up something, and I never understood why. And I realized that it's more like a Catholic thing. But in New Orleans, people just do it because like Mardi Gras and stuff, and so that's where I get it from. But I'm not Catholic. But
Me,
he
meanwhile, my dad is originally from the Caribbean islands, so I'm 50% Trini. Shout out to Trinidad. But there the major religion is Catholicism, being Catholic, and so I grew up being a Catholic, and it's I've always participated in Lent, and I probably always will. And maybe we should tell them about how we met.
What do you want to talk about, baby?
Yeah, oh my God. So we both met in New Orleans. We were auditors in an accounting firm.
We didn't meet in New Orleans.
All right, tell the story then.
We didn't.
Tell the story.
We met in the airport in Baltimore, coming from New Orleans.
Where were we leaving from?
New Orleans. That's what I said.
Close enough.
Well, we didn't meet in New Orleans.
All right, finish telling the story. You know what? Tell your side of the story how we met, and then I'm gonna tell my story, side of the story how we met.
I like it. So we met in the airport, and he walked up to me. Let me give you the full story though. It's not just him by himself. It's like a group of everybody, like all the black people that work in our office in New Orleans. They walk up to me because I'm sitting there waiting for my Uber to go to this conference that we were all going to. I'm sitting there by myself, thinking I'm there by myself. And they walk up to me, and he's the one that actually was like, hey, you know, we all work with you and stuff. I'm just like, what? And it was crazy. And so they were like, you want to ride with us? But we can all take the Uber together. So I was like, oh my God, I made friends. So we all get in the Uber together. But like when we're walking there, he's like talking to me like, hey, do you want to go to breakfast? But when I see him, I'm like, oh, he's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. But it's whatever, you know, we work together, so I ain't really thinking about nothing. But then we go to the breakfast spot, and you know, all bad, everybody's getting along. We're really cool with each other. Just having a good time, but like with him, I could tell like I liked him, and I was like kind of like being flirty and stuff. And
yes, sir.
He didn't take nothing of it though. I think he still didn't realize that like I was like.
So I had an idea, but I wasn't sure. So I didn't want to say nothing, and then you was just a flirt, and then I looked like a fool, so I just said I'd stay quiet.
No, I am a flirt, but usually with a guy though, I'm like, with you, like in particular, like I was trying to like, hey, what's up? Was like laughing and touching him and stuff when I was like, whatever. That's how I do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it done, get what you want. Period.
So that's it, and then we ended up happily ever after? Or?
No, I mean, that's how we met, though.
Oh, okay.
He walked up to me, or like the whole little crew he was with, and he was like, do you want to go to breakfast with us? Like, he invited me. So I was like, oh, okay, let me go with y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
After breakfast, we had breakfast, and we just having a good time, and I'm flirting with him. Mind you, at this point, still, I don't think he knows I like him. It was like later that night is when he found out.
Yeah, I had to play the scene, see what was going on.
That I was feeling him.
So, what happened that night that made, so when I found out? Or you want me to tell my side now?
Yeah, I want to see how you feel about that whole synopsis before. Okay, so the whole day is just like, you know, we chill, but I'm like checking him out. Like, you know, I'm like, oh, and like at first we're like on the airplane, we have on sweats and stuff, and we're not ready, like, so we're both accounted, so we had to dress up for this conference and be like professional look. And so at first when I see him, he had on like, you know, a jogging suit, but he still looked good. Like, you know what I mean? He had like a little swag about him. And then we, later on that day, we all got dressed in like outfits. And I was like, oh, okay, he looks nice, you know? So I'm just checking him out all day. But later on that night, we went out, we had fun, cause you know, I'm telling you, we all was vibing that day. Everybody that I met that day, we was just like a whole vibe. We went to these like bars and clubs in Baltimore and was just turning up, and it was fun. And I mean, you know, we turning up, so it's just like.
Wait, hold on. Backstory.
Yeah.
So we went to Baltimore for a conference for the job for our accounting firm that we work at. And at this conference, it was composed of all minority employers minority staff who just started working there. So we were coming from the New Orleans office, but meanwhile, there were tons of people from different offices. You have everywhere from anywhere in Texas to California, Oklahoma City. It was pretty much anybody who just got hired and they were a minority. Then they got invited to that conference, right? All right, so I'll stop you, let you eat, and then I'll tell my side of the story. That's what I just said. I'm gonna stop you so you can eat and I'll tell my side.
Okay, go ahead.
I got my sandwich in, you can finish yours up. So, when we first, like right before, like running into her at the airport, or when we got off the plane, I was with one coworker. It was one person I knew that was gonna be working there before I moved to New Orleans. I'm originally from Mississippi, and so when we were getting off the plane, she saw Ari before I did, and she was saying, "Oh, well, doesn't that chick work with us too?" I was like, "I don't know, dude. You're the only black person I know that worked there." She was like, "No, I think she do." And I looked at her, I was like, "Oh, it's a light-skinned chick. She was kind of cute. I actually saw you when you were getting on the plane." And so I was like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go say what's up."
When I was getting on the plane in New
When
Orleans?
you was getting on the plane, when you was boarding the plane,
Really?
I saw you. Yeah, good talk.
Why did you say anything?
Cause it was like 5 in the morning and I was sleepy, but I was like, she is cute though. But so I went over to go say what's up.
I thought I was looking trash too. You heard we 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, because the conference started at 11, and we was leaving from New Orleans to get to Baltimore, so we had to make sure we was there on time. And then the firm wouldn't pay for us to go.
Yeah, we had to like go the day of. It was weird.
So, I had saw you and I knew beforehand already. And then like how you said, I came up to you. I was like, "Hey, we finna go eat. Do you want to come with us?" We went to the little bars. It was like what, a Thursday or a Wednesday?
Yeah.
And we in the bars getting mimosas right before our conference. We was getting. All right, and we back. All right, so where did I stop at? We went for mimosas, right?
This was breakfast, right?
Yeah, we went for breakfast and we was at the mimosas and
We
stuff.
also got drinks at this point too, you guys.
Yeah, we got a little thirsty.
Because I just, when
Chick
I eat
Fil A
bad.
good, but you need to put it down with something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's thick.
I got a little water. Stay thirsty, mis amigos. Sidebar conversation. So,
Yeah.
what's your favorite type of drink? Liquid, just liquid, not alcohol. What you prefer?
I like lemon water. I like water a lot, but I love it the most when it has a lemon in it. Just like a freshly squeezed lemon. It's really good.
So, question:
Yeah.
why you get Coke and there's water in the kitchen?
There's no lemon. So, you know, you gotta just do what you gotta do.
It's actually a good answer.
And for me, also, when I eat fast food bad like this, I also like to drink like a really sugary drink like Coke or like lemonade, because it's all bad and it's just so good all together.
Oh, you want to get all the bad at one
All
time?
the bad at one time. Get it, baby.
Simple lady. Anyway, so for me, for the record, I'm a water guy. It's water at all times, unless I'm like drinking, like, you know, beer,
Turn it up.
alcohol. Yeah, getting lit. What you doing, cuz? You want my
I'm
lettuce?
napkin.
Oh, here you go. But anyway, so before we actually went to the conference, I think we had like hours, like a free time. So we went ice skating. Yeah.
Y'all, nobody went ice skating though, which is me and this other girl, and the other 3 people y'all just watching us.
Yeah, shout out to Julie B, wherever she is in this world right now. But before that, I think we went somewhere between where we went for breakfast and ice skating.
I think we were just walking.
Okay,
And then that's when I was like, just talking to him.
Yeah. And then remember we took that big selfie? They just had that selfie stick outside that we could take pictures on?
That was after ice skating.
Yeah. And then I got all the pictures sent to my phone. And so we were walking back. I think we were walking back to like the host hotel. And this is when I knew that she liked me. because I was showing all the pictures, and then I was sending them out to people, and you was like, oh, well, just send it to me, and that's when you gave me your phone number.
I did, like in front of everybody. I was just like, here.
I was like, oh yeah, she definitely want me. I ain't
So,
even had to ask for the number, and you just gave it to me. I was like, yeah, she like me. And then I was showing you the picture, and you was just all up on me. You was like, oh, and you put your head on my shoulder
When was this?
when we was walking back to the hotel. Lay your head.
I think I just didn't even really care. I think I knew like I would never see him again, so I was kind of like,
I worked in the
my
same
shot.
office with you, so
But-
how would you think
But
you'd
how
never
I
see me
never
again?
see you until
You would
then?
never see me again until tomorrow.
But like I never seen you until then.
Yeah, but we was working there for like what, a month?
I was working there for like 2 months,
Well, then I was
didn't
there for
see
3
you.
months because I was there before you.
and we didn't see each other.
Whatever, it don't matter.
I just felt like
So we at the conference, doing the conference-like things. You know, I was glad to be somewhere with a lot of minority people, just because where we work, we're not a very familiar face, if you get what I'm going with. And so, you know, that was fun. And then later on that night, we had made a massive group meet with like everybody that was at the conference. You know, you meet one person and they put you in a group meet, and then you just do the same thing for everybody else. Next thing you know, the group meet had like 300 people in there. And so we all made plans to go out to bar hop, or, you know, go to some places. And so I think we all went and got drinks at one place before. And Ari, do you remember this story? So the guy would not let us in. He didn't want to serve us. Do you remember that?
oh, I got so mad. I
You
remember
were
that.
pissed. And
I felt like he was being racist. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on in Baltimore, but I was not feeling it.
I
at
think he
all.
was just a little tipsy, bro, because we had the happy hour before we had went out. Do you remember that?
He
I
was
think
being
he was just
an asshole.
So he was being an asshole, but I don't know if it was so much as racist as it was more so he was trying to close up for the day.
Was he close enough for the day?
That's what I thought it was. Anyway,
I don't
anyway.
know. I was
And
like,
so-
he see 5 or 10 black people. He's like, get out. But, you know, it's whatever.
So she was fussing and stuff. She was all mad and shit. And so I was like, I'll tell you what, let me buy you a drink so you can calm down and we can talk about it. And he was just like, okay. Meanwhile, I was trying to be all player while I was spending the company money. I wasn't even paying for that drink. It was coming straight out the budget of the company. I almost said their name. I don't know if we can or not, so I'm not saying
Let's
that.
not say.
Yeah, anyway. So, I felt like after I did that, you was kind of feeling the boy too. And then we went out to
Yeah.
that, when we went out to that club that we went to later on that night, it was over with. Everybody got lit.
It was very, very lit. It had really good music.
And so, I'm pretty sure they made they sales for the night based off of just us there. Like, everybody was in there spending their allowances
Yeah.
just at the club. It was lit, bro.
It was very lit.
And then the next morning,
And full.
we had to be, well, then you go back to talking. Let me smash on my sandwich, bro.
What, really?
Yeah. Let me smash on my sandwich. Keep going.
Okay. But we turning up in the place, and the people we were with, we were all together. So we got this big SUV XL, I think, truck.
Mhm.
And everybody got in, and I'm just lit. And I think I got in the back seat. I don't know who was taking care of me or putting me places, but I was not. I don't know. I was having a good time, and I didn't even know these people, but I was just like, hey, he's family at this point. You know what I'm saying?
That's from that ranch.
Yeah, I have some. But we get in this truck, and did you and I get in the back seat together, or no?
I think we was in the second row.
We was in the second row.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Everybody gets in the car. So when we get back to the hotel, though, I'm a person when I go and have fun, like I be just wanting to keep going, especially if I feel like I'm having a really great time, and we, here for a good time,
Not a long time.
He says that a lot.
That's
And
my
so
go-to.
I think I must have felt that way. 'cause
Shout out to Drizzy.
at that point, I'm just living life. I'll just be like, let's do whatever. And I was like, I'm not ready to go upstairs. And everybody gets on the elevator. And I was like, I'm gonna just stay. I'm gonna go and hang at the little hotel bar. This man hops out the elevator with the quickness and follows me over to the.
Bruh, the way she made it sound was like she was throwing innuendos that she wanted me to come to. And as lit as I was like, man, I'm on the way.
I don't know, but I must have been. I really was just telling him I'm not going upstairs right now, y'all. I don't really feel like I'm about to just go hang out at the little bar. I think I wanted to, the drink just to chill, just on some chill shit. Cause I'm used to doing stuff like by myself. So I really was just being honest. Like I just didn't want to go upstairs, especially with a roommate. I had a roommate, I think too, and that stuff like that is weird for me. So I just be like, I'm just gonna have another drink. But yeah, he hopped out that elevator with the quickness. It was just me and him. towards the end of the night. I don't know what. We were just sitting there talking, chilling. And at that point, so I analyze things. I'm analyzing him all day, and I'm telling him about himself. And I'm just like paying so much attention to him all day. And I'm just like, this is how I feel like you need to do. But on some friend stuff, mostly. Because it was friendly at first. It was just being your friend, obviously. And it was just like...
I know why you laughing. Go ahead, tell the people.
Initially, it was just friendly. Just
all right, after initially.
I liked him. He was very gave me a vibe of like he was the leader in the whole little crew that he had going on. He was like running things, and I really liked it. And so I was just like, you know, you should give yourself more props of being somebody who, you know, I don't know. It was just something I just felt like I was just trying to encourage him about something. I don't know, but I don't know. He was really close to me. When I was sitting, you know, perfectly distant. And he was very close to me.
Yeah, I practice social distancing, Corona, COVID-19.
And one thing led to another, and I think he kissed me or something. I don't know.
What?
It was crazy.
I kissed you?
I think so. He got a little overzealous, but I didn't push him back, so it's fine.
Wow. You lying to the people, bro. This is our first video, and you lying to the people.
Baby.
She saw you, boy, looking all good, and she leaned in to me and gave me a kiss. Shocked me, startled me.
It did not.
Bamboozled.
It did not, because
hoodwinked.
he wasn't like, whoa.
Led astray.
No, it was very much like.
But I was into it, so I leaned back in and got another one. Yeah, I did.
Anything. No, I very much wanted it because you came for me. You leaned in.
Yeah. You did want it.
No,
you took it.
You wanted it.
You liked me and you wanted me.
Shut up.
Shut up. That's confirmation right there. She liked the kid. And then the next day, bro, I don't know what time we went back to our rooms. It was eventually.
It was super late.
Super late. It was eventually. We went back to our rooms eventually. Woke up the next morning, then had to act like none of that happened.
Like none of that happened. And we tried to, like, I think that later that day we left, and I was like, we get to the airport, I'm like, you gonna sit by me?
So did.
And
I think that was like your first like real conversation with me for the day. Was like at the end of the day when we was leaving. We was in conferences and meetings all together and everything. First time she said a real sentence to me that day was when we was back at the airport. You gonna sit by me? I was like,
chilling. I really just be
bet.
chilling, but I'm not like afraid to say, because I know he wanted to, but he just, you know, I guess he had to act like he wasn't worried, but you know.
I was just being professional. I was in a professional city. Yeah.
Oh, so professional the night before.
Hey.
He's
We
so
ain't talking about last
professional.
night, we talking about the next day.
And then we get on the airplane together and we just sit there and we talk the whole ride. Yeah, this is fun while we were eating. You liked it?
Yeah, I did.
It was cool.
Yeah, we're gonna upload this and y'all let us know in the comment section if y'all liked it. If so, we're gonna hit y'all with some more. And boom, that was it.
Yeah, come experience life as we know it, as some of you should know it.